Hey my beautiful people, what's going on? My name is Keara and I'm an actor. And I was on the show once called Lost and Found Music Studios. It's on Netflix and Family Channel and also CBBC in the UK. A lot of you guys are from Lost and Found, like you found me through Lost and Found, but a lot of you guys are actually new subscribers that just know me through YouTube, which is really freaking cool. Anyway, for all of you Lost and Found fans, I figured I would ease your Lost and Found urges today, and I'm gonna be doing a little story time about Lost and Found. There we go! Today I'm going to be recalling the story of why I almost didn't audition for Lost and Found, and this amazing thing almost didn't happen. But of course, fate or the universe or something intervened, and alas, I got to be on Lost and Found, which was one of the most amazing points in my life. So before I tell you the story, if you enjoy my content, if you're feeling me, if you're feeling my videos, give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell because you want to know every time I upload, because it's also Vlogmas and I'm going to be posting every single day. So you should get the little ding-a-ling on your phone to let you know, hey, Keara Graves is knocking at your door, answer. Also, if you want to go follow me on social media, I put the links down below in the description box. Say hi to me on Instagram. Let's do it, let's do it. So the audition process was a really long process. And I think the very first time I auditioned for Lost and Found Music Studios, I feel like I was 15. I was either 14 or 15. We ended up filming the whole series when I was 16. Oh yeah, this was January of grade 9. 14? I would have been 14! Right? At the time, I was a competitive dancer. I actually didn't sing at all. Like, I think the only time I ever sang in public was my grade 8 talent show. I also danced at that talent show, but me and my best friend Hannah at the time, we like sang together sometimes just for fun, and we were like, this would be super cool. We would just knock everyone's socks off. Well, not really, but we would surprise everyone if we ended up singing in a talent show. So we sang I Dreamed a Dream by Les Miserables, like the musical. We sang that, and after that I was kind of like, you know what, I'm actually not bad at this singing thing. But anyway, so I put singing on my resume, like on my acting resume. I didn't think I was a singer, but my mom told me to put singing on my resume because she was like, well, Keara, if need be, you can do it, whatever. Turns out I get this call for a singing music type show. They said it was like a comparison to Glee, but all of the songs were gonna be original songs. So I had to sing in the audition and also do some improv. So I, like, at first was like, oh no, like I can't do this. Like, I'm not a singer, I'm a dancer. Like, I've been competing in dancing for like a number of years now, and I have not even had one single vocal lesson. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I was really like hesitant about going to the audition. But like, when you're an actor, you have to go to all the auditions your agents send you out for. Like, you kind of have to. I really had no choice, but I almost backed out of it. And I remember it was the night before the audition. I remember sitting at my computer just like in a really bummy mood, and I also had a head cold, so I was really like congested, my throat was sore, I didn't learn the song yet. Like, I had it in my head that I wasn't gonna go to the audition because I was like, I'm gonna bomb this, like I'm gonna make such a fool out of myself, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, I don't know how to sing, right? So I'm complaining to my mom the night before the audition, like, Mom, I don't want to go, like, can I just not go? And she was like, no, Keara, you have to go. This is gonna be on Family Channel. Like, this could be a potentially really amazing opportunity for you. Of course you can sing. I've heard you in the car. I've heard you in the shower, you know? And I was just like, no, Mom, like, I don't know. All these people are gonna be like really good singers. They're gonna all have vocal lessons. They're gonna all play an instrument. At the time, I didn't play an instrument either. And she was like, nope, Keara, you're going. Like, she was forcing me to. And I'm like, no, but I'm sick. Like, I kept making excuses. I was like, no, I'm sick. I'm not gonna sound good. I'm gonna like go there and then they're never gonna call me back again because I was so bad. Like, that was my limiting thoughts just taking over everything. So turns out my mom forced me to go to the audition, but I almost didn't go. So I go to the audition, I'm so nervous, I'm like in the waiting room. The auditions ran like an hour overtime. So it probably, I think my first audition ended up being at like 9 p.m. at night. Like it was so late. And at the time I lived outside of the city, so it was like an hour commute back home. I remember what I was wearing. I was wearing like a pleated leather skirt and like a flowery crop top from Garage. I was trying to be like edgy. Like I don't even know why I wore that. I was just trying to be cool. I could hear through the walls people singing and belting out these super high notes, and I was like, oh my god, they're so good. I literally kept running back and forth to the washroom because I kept having to poo, like, because I was so nervous. All the other people in the audition room looked so good, like they looked like they were really talented, they had their guitars, and I was just there like, I've never sang before except in my grade 8 talent show. So I go in, I sing the song, I guess I did okay, and they were like, wow, you have a really amazing voice, and I'm like, really? Like I don't sing. And they're like, well, apparently you do. And I did some improv. Obviously the improv I was cool with because I love improv. Like really extra exaggerated acting. I'm so good at that because I'm so extra. Also, I trained in theater. So I had a lot of theater background, and that was like my forte, but the singing was not. And it was so weird. Like I left the audition feeling like I was on top of the world. And I've never felt that at an audition before. But I walked out and I was like trying to like keep it all inside as we were like walking through the audition room, walking down the stairs. And as we walked outside and we're walking to the car, I like turned to my mom and I was like, I think that's my role. I think I just booked this. No one said that I booked anything, but I had this crazy feeling like, oh my god, I feel like that's mine. Like I feel like I just killed it in there. And my mom was like, I think you did, Keara. Thank you, Mom, for making me go to that audition, because that was the absolute best decision ever. This whole show, being on the show, skyrocketed my acting career because one, I didn't think I was ever going to pursue singing or even sing or even try singing. And look at me now, like I'm doing covers on YouTube, I'm writing original songs, you know? And second of all, I wasn't gonna pursue acting as a career. And after that show, I was like, this is what I wanna do for the rest of my life. So honestly, the universe has high plans for you. And sometimes, as much as your ego tells you like, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, or I'm not gonna go to this audition, I'm not gonna take this opportunity, honestly, there's angels that intervene in your life, and in this case it was my mom, that tell you to go on the right path, and the path that will lead you to your future and like what you're meant to do and the purpose you're supposed to fulfill. The moral of this story time is like, do things that you're scared to do. I was scared shitless to go to that audition, and look what happened. And I ended up being the lead of the show. What? All the other like cast members on the show were singers beforehand. They had sang before. I was the only one that really didn't sing, and now I do. I hope you enjoyed the story time. This was fun to like remember what happened. If you liked this, comment below. Let me know if you liked it. If you didn't like it, let me know if you didn't like it. I'll see you tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. Bye!